Welcome to Ascension Parish Coffee Talk, a weekly show where I talk about nothing but Ascension Parish. My name is Christina Smallhorn, your real estate whisperer for Ascension Parish. This week we're going to be meeting with a company called Ster-L-Kleen. It is a company that actually cleans the air in your home. I know this could be really beneficial to the people here in Ascension Parish that have been affected by the Great Flood of 2016. John wanted to get his house clean too. So Sal's going to come over to our house. Sal Palmisano is going to come over to our house and show us how his system works. So let's get started. So I'm here today in my home with my good friend Sal Palmisano with Ster-L-Kleen. I believe that he has something very important to share with the people of Ascension Parish. He has this product that will help people clean their air. Can you tell me about your product, please, Sal?
Yes, absolutely. Hi, again, Sal Palmisano, represents Ster-L-Kleen. The product that we have today to talk about is UV germicidal lights. And what we do with these, we install these in HVAC system air returns. And the reason for this is we are steadily dealing with organics that come into our houses. And organics being molds, mildews, virus, bacteria, allergens, things that are organic that enter our houses riding on spores. And we let these spores into our houses and homes when we open the doors or open the windows. We create negative vacuum on the space and we bring that in.
So everybody has mold in their house.
Everyone has that.
Mold, bacteria. But people that have allergies, this would really be beneficial.
It affects some people differently than it affects others, or those organics will build up in your space until they become a level in which it's an irritant.
Right.
And then we wound up at doctors and we wound up with sinus medicines and such. And, you know, having personal experience with the sinus medicines, which is what got me into this, is that, you know, having sinus problems is not always a medical issue as much as it is an environmental issue.
Right.
You know, we spend the night sleeping in a space, and if there are irritants in the air, we're not moving anywhere. And we wake up in the morning and we're all stuffy and we wind up, you know.
That's why people move to Arizona, because a lot of people with allergies will say, well, there's
nothing we can do.
Yeah, there isn't as much pollen in the air.
That's right.
And mold.
But we can control the organics in our space.
Mm-hmm.
You know, again, we let them in the door and that's going to happen. But all the air that comes into your home will circulate through your HVAC system through the air return.
Right.
And
so this is the machine. So Sal, I wanted everybody to get a closer look of this machine because it looks like a simple machine, but it's very powerful. So explain what does it do and what other allergens or whatever.
Well, all right. So what we have is a ballast.
Mm-hmm.
This is a separate bulb that's connected to it. This bulb is a germicidal UV bulb.
Mm-hmm.
This ballast is running at 234 nanometers, which makes that UV light germicidal by nature. When this is installed inside of your HVAC system or inside of your air return, this fills that space with this UV light.
Mm-hmm.
This UV light will break down and destroy almost any organic that passes through it. For the most part, what we're concerned with is molds, mildews, virus, bacteria. It even will kill dust mites. Ooh. So it'll slow down the generation of dust in the house also.
Mm-hmm.
This light bulb is good for 8,400 hours. I think roughly there's about 9,600 hours in a year, 9,700 hours in a year. And about once a year you need to change this bulb because at that point it's just really a blue light.
Mm-hmm.
But and if you have any kind of UV lighting equipment in your house and that bulb is more than a year old, then it's really not doing anything.
So besides the light, you offer other services as well. I know that you had mentioned the fact that you have like an ozone treatment. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, we do ozone treatments in homes and businesses. Ozone is a process of taking the 21% oxygen that's in any given ambient airspace and using the equipment, we're going to crank the O2 oxygen up to an O3 level, which then creates a free radical oxidant. And
well, let's simplify that. So basically, it kills everything there, almost like giving the house
it's
a shock.
surface cleaning process.
Giving the house a shock treatment.
Right. We're going to fill the house with ozone gas. That while that ozone gas is moving around in that space, it will destroy any organics that are actually already in your house and attach themselves to furniture, underneath things, and it'll destroy all virus, bacteria, molds, mildews, and allergens.
Well, I know from personal experience, because we had that rental house that was just had been sitting vacant for a very long time, that hadn't had air conditioning, and it had very strong smell. Obviously, the mold was strong. And then after you got done with it, it had made like a cloud, so you could almost see. Is that was the dead?
That was the ozone gas actually breaking down the organics that were in the space.
So it was like anything that was in the air that you couldn't see. It had killed
And on the
everything.
surface,
Right.
and on the surface. You know, we can go into a house after a fire, and I can remove all of the smoke smell off of anything that got affected by that, because it becomes a bacteria.
Oh, I didn't know that. Smoke smells.
Oh, I can remove smoke smells. We after the flood, I took some folks who had old quilts that couldn't get the funky smell out of the quilts because they had gotten wet with that nasty water, and I removed all the smells from those quilts.
Wow, that's fantastic.
The ozone gas, ozone as a germicidal agent is 3,500 times more effective as a bactericide than bleach.
Okay, so how often would someone need to do that kind of shock treatment on their house?
Well, I do my house once a year. I mean, you know, you're going to build up organics as you move along with life. We're in South Louisiana. There's a lot of them.
Well, yeah, we're moldy.
There's a lot of them.
There's moisture.
And the ozone will break all that down. But I can remove smells. I can remove bacteria. And most smells that are not purposely fragrant, like soaps and perfumes, are organic by nature.
Right.
So that we can remove.
Well, perfect. I know that you had been affected by the flood as well, and now you're just getting your Facebook page started back up again.
Right.
And I want to invite everybody to like his Facebook page.
Yes,
and
please.
we are gonna do a little a raffle. So if you like my Facebook page and you like Ster-L-Kleen's Facebook page, we're gonna put you in a raffle
for an ozone shock treatment. We'll do a 2-hour ozone shock treatment. We can run that through your air conditioner system and bring a little clarity to anything that may be in there.
Okay, so you have to like Sal's page, you have to like my page, Your Real Estate Whisperer, and his Ster-L-Kleen, and then write in the comments below as done. And then we'll put your name in the hat. We're gonna pull it out on Tuesday, right? Is that what we said? Tuesday, we'll pull out your name out of the hat on a Tuesday, and you could win one of these, or you can win a shock treatment for your house. And I know that they're very beneficial. Like I said, I've done it with a couple of my rental houses that have been sit and clean. So that is a great service that you're offering the people of Ascension Parish. Sure. And I appreciate your time today.
Thank you very much for your time. And
thank you.
On your show. In Ascension Parish, have a good day.
Oh, and you know what? People need to know how to get a hold of you. I know that if they can't find you on Facebook, what would be the best number for them to reach you at?
I can be reached on my cell, which is 225-279-6790.
Dom and I would like to say a very special thank you to Sal Palmisano of Ster-L-Kleen for stopping by our home today to show us how he can clean the air in our homes. If you'd like some more information about homes in the area, you can always visit my website at yourrealestatewhisperer.com. My name is Christina Smallhorn, your real estate whisperer for Ascension Parish. And I tell you all this because you matter.